The person who taught me the most about pastoral care, how to care for people when they're hurting, and who had an outsized influence on my career was a Baptist woman who was a pastor who followed that call when it wasn't easy in the Southern Baptist Convention and stayed in the Southern Baptist Convention until the Mississippi Baptist Convention decided to kick that church out because they affirmed queer people. That's not insignificant to me because I've spent most of my working life as a hospital chaplain, 14 years, 11 of them board certified. And she taught me this not through a class, not through traditional pedagogy, but she did it from the pulpit and through brief interactions I would have with her before and after the service on Sunday morning. And that was during a relatively short period of time that I was part of that church, maybe 3 years of my life in total on the regular. In case you're blissfully unaware of why I'm bringing that up this week, it's because the Southern Baptist Convention is yet again set to vote on an amendment to their constitution that would ban women from being called pastors or ministers in any kind of position in Southern Baptist churches. I'm not saying this to change the minds of any Southern Baptist Convention delegates because they made their decision decades ago when the purge happened from Southern Seminary and when they adopted the 2000 Baptist Faith and Message that banned women from having any significant roles in the church. I'm saying this because, number one, that pastor's care and compassion was very significant to me, and it was very obvious to me that she was where she was supposed to be in this world. But also because there will be people who are part of the Southern Baptist Convention who grew up in it against their will, who are still called, I believe, to serve God in particular ways. A significant number of them will be women. And I hope that if that is you, that you find a place that accepts you for who you are. And not just for the labor that you can provide, because let's be honest, women keep all churches in most institutions afloat by the labor that often goes unseen, but because you bring part of who you are and who your experience to the way that you care for people. I am privileged to work in a place that embraces people's ability to care for others, no matter their gender or gender identity or their sexuality. And let me tell you, it is a better world. It is way better than somewhere that engages in culture war issues all the time. Because with that, there's so much heat and so little light. So if you're looking to leave the SBC, this is your sign to leave. And if you need help, I can offer whatever I can provide, and I can put you in touch with other people that can give you more guidance on that. But don't stay where you aren't wanted.